Good morning, Sunray community. I hope each of you had a restful and great Christmas break. I did. My kids were at home. We had a great time and enjoyed the time off. But now we bolt into the spring, and as you are familiar with the school activities in the spring, it will look up and it'll be graduation. So we look forward to a very active spring and a very successful spring. And we ask that you, as community members, parents, and just anyone, if you take the time to come out and support kids, because trust me, you can find an activity that you enjoy to support the kids of Sunray. We're wrapping up the county stock show this week. My kids show, and I was out there, but I saw a lot of parents and kids, and just a lot of good activities going on. It's a good family activity, and it teaches kids work ethic. And we'll wrap that show up there on Saturday tomorrow with a sale. I invite you to come out, support the kids, and just be part of their year-long project that they've had. Some of those kids, 6 months to a year for some of those kids for projects, and they've just done a great job, and I'm very, very proud to be not only a parent of a Sunray student, but also the superintendent of Sunray. In regards to personnel, last semester I mentioned about Mr. Whiteley retiring. Sam has done a great job for the community, and he's done an amazing job with the years of service that he's put into Sunray. We want to reach out and thank Sid again for his service. He'll be retiring at the end of the school year. We again received quite a few applicants for that job, but we were very narrow in what we were requiring for that job, with years of experience and just some things we had set in stone for requirements for the new high school principal. And we're pleased to say that on January 22nd, we'll be extending an offer of employment to a principal with 8 years of experience. And her name is Mandy Traylor, and she will be here on January the 22nd to meet the staff and to be at the board meeting. And then she will start on June 1st. So we look forward to her starting and being part of the Sunray community. The construction at the high school across the district is pretty well complete. What we have left is the placement of the school homes. Those will be in place by April and May. The painting within the high school has been taken care of. The gutters around the high school have been replaced. The softball field is 100% complete. There is a windscreen that goes around the backside on the outfield of the softball. We will not put that up until until January of next year, right before we start the season. And so we look forward to lots of activity going on down there at that softball and baseball field. The scoreboards will be put in the first week of September, along with the wiring to wire up the press boxes. It's a very nice looking field, and that's going to be a great complex. And you can imagine next spring, softball and baseball going on, just kids playing on the playground, just a lot of activities going on. And so we look forward to our first year in Sunray of baseball and softball. Speaking of that, the first week of February, we'll have our new districts for basketball, football, baseball, and softball, and we'll be releasing those once we've received that information. I wanted to touch base on something at the last school board meeting on January the 8th. They covered quite a bit of topics, but one of the things they did is they enacted random student and alcohol drug testing for any student in grades 7 through 12 that is involved in extracurricular activities and or parks on campus. And that document will be released on our website, and we will have a parent meeting this summer to go over that. But basically what it is any child that is involved in extracurricular activities or chooses to park on our property to get a parking permit will be subject to random drug and alcohol testing. Like I said, later this summer we'll be having a parent meeting over that to explain that in more detail. Also at the school board meeting this last month, the board voted to start a scholarship program managed by the Board of Trustees, and we will be giving 2 $5,000 scholarships funded by donations by the 69th District Attorney Court. They have money that they give to school districts, and those scholarships are funded through that money. So we will reach out and thank the 69th District Attorney, and we look forward to awarding those scholarships at graduation. Also at the school board meeting, they completed my evaluation, my contract renewal, and I now have a contract in Sunray through 2020. I look forward to many more years of service to Sunray and the school district and the community, and feel very blessed and honored to serve the community. We awarded an award at our school board meeting, and to back up here just a few minutes, January is School Board Recognition Month. Our school board does a great job. Sometimes they don't get the pat on the back they need for the good things they do. And so if you see those guys, reach out and pat them on the back, thank them for what they do. If you want to know the reason they serve independent of the board, if you go to our homepage, sunrayisd.org, click on About Us, click on the school board, and below each one of their pictures is a video that they put together that tells a little bit about who they are and why they serve on the Sunray ISD School Board. I want to give a shout out to Doc. Everybody knows Doc. He films all the football games, and he's filmed it for forever. But at Monday night, the board meeting, he got the Lifetime Bobcat Fan Award. And I want to reach out and thank Doc for his years of service to the Sunray community. People like Doc is why Sunray is a good place. And so thank you for your service. Thank you for your many years of coming service to the kids of Sunray. And once again, I want to thank you for the opportunity to serve you as your school superintendent. It is an honor, it is a blessing, and it is a privilege to serve this community. I thank you as a father, and I thank you as a school superintendent. It is always a great day to be a Bobcat. If you ever need anything from me, please do not hesitate to contact me.